Welcome, everyone. This is what you've been waiting for. The NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. A quick check now of the starting five for both teams. First, for the Rockets, Beverley and Harden man the backcourt. And it's center, the most dominant physical presence in the NBA, the elite defensive big man, Dwight Howard. Then there's Chandler Parsons, and it's Jones in at the power forward. And for Portland, Lillard and Matthews pair up in the backcourt. And playing at the center position, one of the Lopez twins out of Stanford, 7-foot banger, Robin Lopez. Then there's Batum, and it's Aldridge in at the 4 slot.
Houston might have made the playoffs in the West last season, guys, but it wasn't because they were beating up on their peers. They were 24-28 against the rest of the West. That's why they got the 8th seed.
And that one's good by Lopez.
Nice touch near the hoop.
Portland on defense. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Yes, a bit ago, Kevin McHale and I were able to catch up. He talked about the respect he has for the game of LaMarcus Aldridge and how tough it will be for them to slow him down, saying Aldridge is tough because he can score facing up or with his back to the basket. And with his length, it's tough to bother his shot. We'll look to deny him the ball when we can and just try to make it as hard as possible every touch. Kevin, we'll see how successful they are.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Matthews into the lane. Excellent D from Howard. You remember the Rockets last year when they were playing a lot of teams in the West near the end of the regular season. That was when they slipped, Steve, out of the 6th seed range down to number 8.
Well, of course, the West was really strong last year, Kevin, so it makes sense that you're going to struggle a little bit against all those good teams. But, Houston ended up being the only team in the West to make the playoffs with a sub-500 record against the rest of the conference.
Lillard gets the screen from Matthews. Lillard attacking. There's the dish to Lopez. Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls up. High post. No luck. Some solid defense from Beverley.
On paper, he's not that big, but if you're a coach, you love the versatility Terrence Jones can present defensively, because he's got that nice long wingspan that allows him to play bigger than he's listed.
And for Terrence Jones, there were questions at Kentucky about his inconsistent motor. But his rookie season, I think, was pretty encouraging.
He showed some signs, Kevin. A solid rebound rate, skill level at that power forward position, the ability to face up and drive. He can shoot it a little bit from the outside. Very intriguing young player.
Even though it was a down year for the Blazers in terms of their overall record last year, they still enjoyed quite a bit of success at home. It's one of the better home court advantages in the league.
And the dunk by Aldridge.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
And Beverley kicks to Harden. He dishes it to Beverley. Soft touch off the glass. And for the Blazers, as you said, not the year they want, but Steve, they still managed to finish 22-19 here in Portland.
Well, it was a young team, very talented starting 5, but very little depth. And I think over the course of an 82-game season, the lack of bench help really cost Portland. But a lot to be excited about, some good young talent, and a home court that traditionally has been very positive for this team.
Parsons passes to Jones. Here's Beverley. No good on the triple.
Well, they're shooting 75% here early on, even with that miss.
Lillard with it, now defended by Beverley. And Lillard kicks to Matthews. Here's Batum. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, Batum is one of my favorite players in the league, Kevin, because of the versatility at both ends of the floor. On defense, that huge wingspan allows him to cover multiple positions on the court. And then offensively, he can really run the floor in transition, and he can knock down that 3-point shot.
Yeah, he doesn't just have to score through his defense. Post players love playing with him because he can shoot from deep and really demands attention when he's hanging out beyond the arc. You can't take your eye off of him when he's out there.
Now, here is Harden. Howard with a screen on Matthews. No good. And the Trailblazers going the other way.
Well, Blazers coach Terry Stotts is a branch on the tree of head coach George Karl, and that's a pretty good tree to be on. In his playing days, Karl coached Stotts in the CBA, and actually Stotts had a pretty good career in Europe.
Lillard with it, now guarded by Beverley. Out of bounds, Houston takes possession.
I tell you what, wandering aimlessly out of bounds like that might earn him a ticket to the bench.
Here's Beverley. And for Terry Stotts, after his playing days, he coached as an assistant under George Karl, both in the CBA and then with the Sonics and the Bucks.
And over 2 decades of coaching experience, Kevin. This is his 6th season overall as an NBA head coach. Remember, he coached the Hawks as well as the head man. But I thought did a nice job with Portland last season.
Well, it certainly had the makings of a great story. Harden versus his old team, the Rockets coming back with a big Game 5 win. If they could get Game 6, they'd be able to force that final 7th game and maybe pull off the upset, but it wasn't meant to be.
All free throws good from Beverley. Well, going back to the Rockets in the postseason, a lot of people had them picked to get steamrolled. But, Steve, they put up a solid fight and really turned some heads with how they played.
Well, the easy answer was because of the Westbrook injury. That's how Houston was able to really take Oklahoma City deep into that series. But I think there's more to it than that. The Rockets have tremendous offensive firepower. I think they're gaining momentum as a franchise. And heading into this year, I think they're one of the scariest teams in the conference.
Harden gets to Beverley. Dishes it to Howard. Kicks it out to Harden. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. And that's now 6 points for James Harden. Passes to Matthews. Back to Lillard. The feed now to Aldridge. Working on Jones. Fades and shoots. Rebounded by Howard. Rockets leading by 5. Harden dishes to Beverley. Back to Harden. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Looked like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open, just couldn't take advantage.
Lillard with it, now guarded by Beverley. It's Aldridge penetrating. No good from 11 feet. Houston's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Jones. 8 points for James Harden.
And the story of this game in the early stages was just how well they've been shooting the ball.
Steve, their percentage from the floor is really impressive up to this point.
Trailblazers trail by 7. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Aldridge defended by Jones. Aldridge down low. Working on Jones. Kicks it out to Lillard. Just 4 to shoot. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Damian Lillard was really a steady floor general, guys. I think we still have a lot to see as to how much of a playmaker he'll become. Remember, he was the man in college. Without a lot of other scoring options to rely on, he carried Weber State offensively. And I think that's going to serve him well throughout the rest of his NBA career. More point guards have to be able to score as well as run the team in the way the league is playing now.
Jeremy Lin, he's checked in for Terrence Jones. Howard with a screen on Lillard. Beverley the pass to Howard. A timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
You know, the defense didn't exactly try to fight around that screen, and that's why it turned into the easy basket.
And Damian Lillard last season, Steve, averaging 6.5 assists a game.
And those numbers should get better because, Lillard's going to get better. The Blazers will continue to add to their roster. They had one of the worst benches in the league last season. So you put a couple more scores alongside Lillard, those assist totals will go up.
I think Clark's right. We'll have to see in time how his playmaking develops. Trailblazers trail by 9. in off the glass.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
Yeah, me too, Clark. I think anytime you have success pounding the ball inside, you got to continue to go to the well.
Now, here is Harden. 10 points for him. From past the arc, and another 3 for Houston.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
Yeah, it's something we haven't seen much of at the other end of the floor, though.
Aldridge against Howard. Aldridge, no luck.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Here's Beverley. Outside, Lynn. And the pass to Beverley. Howard with a screen on Lillard. Parsons on the wing. And it's Houston with another.
They've made one basket after another since getting this game started, and you wonder, is the blowout in store?
Too early to say that and go there, Steve, but it has been pretty ugly so far.
Lillard attacking. And Matthews kicks to Lillard. On the wing, Batum, guarded by Harden. Lets it go from the wing. And that one goes long. Rockets leading by 12. Harden draws the double. Feeds to Parsons. Beverley. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Boy, Kevin, I like the way they've come out here. I mean, they're shooting it well and with confidence from outside. Just a good, strong start for them.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Boy, it really does come down to confidence sometimes, doesn't it?
Boy, Kevin, you said a mouthful there. Confidence, such a thin line, because when you're confident and you're feeling it, then you tend to knock shots down comfortably. But when it's the opposite, then you start thinking about it, and that's no way to play the game.
Everything's going haywire then.
Yeah, exactly.
Omer Asik, he's checked in for Houston. Montezumas comes in for Chandler Parsons. Now here's Matthews. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Houston's gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. Lynn kicks to Montezumas. They grab their own miss. Kicks it out to Garcia. Outside, Lynn. Back to Garcia. Second shot opportunity. Matthews with the rebound.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Yeah, it's a physical game, and so far the numbers show that they've got the edge on the glass.
Now here's Williams. Right side Robinson. Defended by Montezumas. Shot clock at 5. And Williams, here we go. To stop the run. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
You know, the Blazers found themselves, guys, near the bottom of the West last season, and typically when that happens, you struggle against the rest of the conference, and that was certainly the case for Portland.
Portland did have their problems, as you said, Clark, against the West. A big part of it was late in the season. They were beat up and lost their last 13 games of the year. Steve, mostly those losses coming to Western teams.
Well, that was a big slide for them, and you know, they probably made their 18-34 mark in the conference seem probably a little worse than it should have. But look, they were out of the playoffs, they lost their edge, and they were playing a lot of young people. I think this is a team that has a chance to make a big comeback.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
Well, the Rockets front office, very influenced by advanced stats or sabermetrics, if you will. They revealed one thing that they think the league undervalues, and that's attack guard. Ones who put pressure on the defense off the dribble. That's one more reason they pursued the slashing Jeremy Lin so strongly.
Now here's Williams. Wright sets a screen for Williams. Batum attacking. Kicks it to Robinson. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Robinson's got his first points in this one. Back to Jeremy Lin, a great penetrator, very active, gets to the line. He's about as surprising a guy, Steve, as I can recall getting in the league and having putting a thumbprint on things.
Well, much more athletic than people give him credit for. Very explosive. He can get into the paint, and a really quick first step.
Here is Williams after the made shot from Asik. Williams kicks to Matthews. Matthews gets the screen from Robinson. Shot off the screen. Back to Williams. Pass to Matthews. Back to Williams. He feeds it to Wright. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
He's so dominant in the low post. You just can't let him get the ball in there so tight.
Too easy. It was really simple for him to go to work there.
Outside, Lynn to the middle. No good for Yunus. Now here's Batum. He kicks it to Williams. Releases. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. It's good. Hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And a good job by the officials getting together and going to the replay. I mean, remember how frustrating it was before the rule was implemented to see a replay of an easily correctable call?
Yeah, I think the straw that finally broke the camel's back, Clark, was in the 2002 Western Conference Finals. Remember the Lakers beat the Kings by 1 point in that critical Game 4, and that came after LA was awarded a three-pointer at halftime that was clearly after the buzzer.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Houston on top, up 11. Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Houston?
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And the other thing we're seeing is great ball movement. We're seeing a lot of good offensive execution, ball movement, player movement, setting up assists.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Britt. Doris, over to you.
Hey, Kevin, everybody knows that Dwight Howard this offseason decided to leave the Lakers and join the Houston Rockets. And while there's less guaranteed money, because the contract is for 4 years instead of 5, Howard actually makes over $1 million more per year with the Rockets. The reason? There's no income taxes in the state of Texas. So, guys, the move to Houston may make sense from both a basketball and a financial perspective.
Seems like a good fit. Thanks, Doris. And the Rockets making a change here. Jones is checked in. Matthews dishes to Williams. Pass to Wright. And it comes off the front of the rim.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Well, if you're doing enough good things and you're maintaining at least a slight edge on the boards, you're usually going to be in pretty good shape.
Fade away, and the basket good. And we play through the first minute here in the second. Then the pass to Yunus. Back to Lynn. Lynn gets a screen from Yunus. Lynn kicks to Yunus. Outside, Lynn. Clock at 6. Matthews with the steal. Matthews gets the screen from Robinson. Matthews with it, and it's Lynn picking him up. Williams, that's for 2. They get it again. Robinson. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Boy, I like the way he carved out just enough space to get his hands on the missed shot and then rattle the rim on the putback.
And the gap narrows.
They're closing it fast.
Well, that's the effort of a team ready to fight back into this game.
Here is Casspi, guarded by Wright. Lynn dishes to Casspi. Portland grabs the miss.
That's not his shot there, guys. And whether you play D on him or not, he's usually going to miss that one.
Out of bounds, Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession. Houston making some changes. Chandler Parsons comes in for Yunus. And it's Harden in for Francisco Garcia. Stolen by Harden. And it's Houston on the break. Parsons got the ball. Another miss by Houston. Trailblazers trail by 8. Aldridge with a screen on Lynn. Lillard attacking. Lillard right side. And it's out of bounds as the Portland Trail Blazers retain possession. And the Rockets making a change here. Wright sets a screen for Lopez. Lillard against Parsons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
That's a poor possession. You just give away the ball with a sloppy pass.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Harden kicks to Beverley. He passes it to Howard. And it's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession. There's the dish to Harden. Harden draws the double. Back to Howard. Clock is at 3. Inside Leonard. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Trailblazers trail by 8. Lillard outside. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Back to Aldridge. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Aldridge has got 6.
And that assist earned him a little nod from his teammate after the basket.
Boy, you talk about a franchise having some terrible luck with injuries. Portland is certainly that team. A lot of emerging stars in Rip City have had their careers or tenure cut short because of injury. And the injury bug, once again, reared its head for Portland.
It's Williams with the drive. Lillard outside. Back to Williams. From deep. Trailblazers keep it alive. Wright with it. Now guarded by Parsons. Tries it again. Shot is off. Great D that time from Howard. As you said, with the Blazers throughout the ages, they've had to deal with injuries to guys like Walton and Oden and most recently Roy. Unfortunately, Steve, starting over is something that they are used to doing.
But they are in a pretty good position to do so right now, Kevin. I think they've been really good in the draft the last couple of years. Obviously, they got a star in Damian Lillard that they can build around. To me, the key is LaMarcus Aldridge. Can they re-sign him? Can he be that dominant low-post guy in Portland for the next 5 or 6 years? He sure has the potential.
6 to shoot, and that one's good by Aldridge.
And he's one player who doesn't need a lot of space to get to the basket. He's really crafty, the way he can blast his way straight through traffic. He's really strong.
And Steve, you know, he's also got a full arsenal of moves in the post. I mean, you can't believe how many tricks this guy has up his sleeves. He's full of them.
And stolen by Aldridge. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Batum passes to Williams. Shot clock at 6. He dishes it to Aldridge. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. And now just a 2-point Rocket lead.
And LaMarcus Aldridge, an all-star for the 3rd straight season. You know, looking back, he's really been the jewel of that 2006 draft class where he went 2nd overall.
Houston's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Howard with a screen on Lillard. Back to Harden. Deflected. They need this one. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down. Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft D, I can't help but say that.
Well, let's see how that impacts things here, because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
And Clark, you talk about Aldridge and what he's meant to the Trailblazers. Really the franchise player, Steve, in Portland. I think they look at him that way.
And for a team that had to rebuild on the fly after losing so many of their key players to injury, going back to Brandon Roy and Greg Oden, it's nice to see the Blazers bounce back and start to get Aldridge some help with guys like Damian Lillard and Batum and Matthews.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
Ah, that's bringing it down hard, Clark.
Yes,
Bringing it down hard,
yes,
my brother. Williams against Harden. It's Williams with the drive. Dishes it to Lopez. 5 to shoot. Lillard defended by Beverley. Shoots off the step back. And the basket by Lillard. Lillard's got 6. Rockets leading by 4. Harden kicks to Howard. Houston moving it around. Parsons defended by Batum. Parsons off a pick from Howard. Kicks it out to Harden. 3-pointer. And it's Portland with the rebound. Batum's got his 4th rebound in this one.
In the first quarter, he was killing them from outside, but he can't get it going here.
Here's Aldridge. Here's Lopez. It's rebounded by Houston. Jones has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Harden left side. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
You know, he started out hot, and he's only gotten hotter. He could be in for one of those games.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Well, he was somebody you didn't want to put at the line a year ago. He made 85% of his attempts.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
Trailblazers trail by 7. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Passes it to Batum from downtown. Gets it to go. Batum's got 5.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Harden dishes to Beverley. Back to Harden. Now the feed to Parsons. Shoots the 3. Lillard with the rebound. The Trailblazers have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. Outside Williams. A 3 ball. And the Trailblazers another 3.
That's 2 straight quick 3-pointers they've allowed.
They better not make it 3 straight, because now all of a sudden you're looking at a hot streak.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, guys, for Dwight Howard, a perfect fit with head coach Kevin McHale. So often, head coaches are former point guards, but in McHale, a Hall of Fame power forward. Howard has a coach he can quite literally see eye to eye with. And McHale is one of the all-time great post-up scorers. And for Dwight Howard, he said that was the biggest reason for his decision to come to Houston, saying, quote, "I felt he could really help me develop in the post." Guys, back to you.
You don't see many great back-to-the-basket big men these days, Doris. He's one of the best, certainly.
And, you know, a great start for last season's Rookie of the Year, Damian Lillard, assuming the mantle of starting point guard for the Blazers and proving himself more than ready for the task. He played with a poise and maturity that you rarely see in young point guards in the NBA.
He's checked in for Terrence Jones. And for Lillard, he came a long way from being a lightly recruited player out of high school and being a star at a small school, Weber State, to the number 6 pick in the 2012 draft and a day 1 starter for the Blazers.
But you know, Kevin, he doesn't seem like the guy who's going to be satisfied with just winning Rookie of the Year. He's got more in store. He's got more on his mind, becoming an all-star, becoming a winner, and it's going to be important for him to continue to work on his game and develop.
Well, when we were riding over tonight in the car to the arena, you were saying I love his demeanor.
Yeah, and his work ethic, just the way he carries himself.
Just 3 to shoot from outside the arc. And it's James Harden with the rebound. Harden's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Parsons attacking, throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's on Damian Lillard. Well, Clark, a clear lane to the basket and the emphatic jam.
And that is outstanding attacking basketball.
Well, he had no choice but to take that one to the bucket.
Wesley Matthews checked in for Houston.
Houston found their way back into the playoffs last season, but really it wasn't because they were a tough team on the road. They only had 16 wins away from Houston last season.
Lillard outside. Aldridge. The pass to Robinson. Lillard outside. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3. And Clark, as you were talking about, the Rockets weren't nearly as troublesome to teams last year when they found themselves in the away locker room. Mostly, Steve, it came down to their offense not having quite as much punch.
Well, most teams don't score as much on the road as they do at home, but for the Rockets, 5 points differential between home and away, it's pretty dramatic. And I think that was one of the reasons why we saw them struggle when they left Houston and tried to get a win.
Beverley, the pass to Lynn. And Damian Lillard pulls it down. Lillard's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Good D by Harden. Houston leading by 3. Here's Beverley, and that one is hammered home. Clark, some serious agility coming out of the backcourt.
You know, that bucket might count for a little more than 2 points when he finishes with that kind of flourish.
Yeah, against a D that was already reeling a little bit. That was like a body blow.
And Matthews kicks to Lillard. Feeds it to Batum. Back to Lillard. Lillard left side. Shot from the low block. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Boy, guys, it was a tremendous all-star season for James Harden a year ago. And LeBron James declared Harden a superstar. No small praise from probably the best player in the world right now. And I think people are coming around to accepting that Harden really is a superstar player.
Monty Eunice is checked in for the Rockets. And for Harden, signing a 5-year, $80 million extension with the Rockets last season. The Thunder felt they just couldn't afford to pay him that much with the luxury tax penalties looming ahead.
Well, they already had max players in Westbrook and Durant, so they didn't feel going forward that they could have 3 max guys. So Harden moves on to Houston. Turned out to be an excellent move for the Rockets. He played awfully well last year.
Wants to get it to Lynn and does. Parsons dishes to Harden. Sinks the triple. Harden's got 12 now in this quarter.
He's not going to miss many of those, if any. Not when he's got that much room.
There's 39 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Lillard on top, defended by Lynn. Lillard outside. Clock at 6. And yes, sir, that one drops. Lillard's got 15 points.
Man, he has been their unquestioned leader offensively this quarter.
Lynn kicks to Monty Eunice. Fires the 3. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. Just 4 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Lillard. No good on the buzzer beater. Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. Rockets lead by...
Now, presented by Sprint.
And it's time to break down the first half of action. I hope you're having a great Friday night so far. The Houston Rockets in front against the Trailblazers out in Portland. And nice teamwork offensively, moving the ball around. What a great way to play. James Harden absolutely lights out. His shooting percentage off the charts right now. He's got the magic touch from the field, no question about it. On the other hand,
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now.
No slowing him down. Just incredible numbers for Harden. 25 points, and those 4 3-pointers he's hit have helped him too.
Well, they'd be in a much different position in this game if he wasn't burying those long balls.
Lillard the pass to Aldridge. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
You know, one of the things you love about Aldridge is his offensive versatility. I mean, he's a big guy that's obviously a threat in the post, but he's really worked to make himself a threat from the elbows, the edges of that foul lane area. And quite dangerous there, too.
And going back to Aldridge, Clark, great skill, and for his size, Steve, he can really move.
Good point, Kevin. Defenders try to front him in the post, and he'll continually roll right to the rim or across the lane to create a better passing angle for his guards.
And it's good. Off through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Well, his body control is what I notice. I think that jumps off the page when you watch him play. Even with the defender draped all over, he's able to find a way to get to the rim and get the shot to go in.
And Steve, he's earned a nickname that's familiar to anybody that's followed basketball, the microwave. There's no slow build-up with him. All he needs is one shot to go down, and it can set him off, turn him into a real scoring machine. He cooks with gas, not electricity.
Well, for the Portland Trailblazers, a new training staff hired over from Oklahoma City. They let go of their previous trainer. He'd been with the team for 19 seasons. Fair or not, I think the seat got hot after all the injuries that were really devastating this team.
Here's Beverley. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Trailblazers trailed by 3. On the wing, Batum. Lots of room. Good as the jump shot falls. Batum's got 7 points in the game. And for the Blazers, statistically the most injured team in the NBA, Clark, from 2009 through 2012.
And the new training staff is advanced in not just injury treatment, but injury prevention. And that's key, using strength bands, recording baseline measurements for muscle strength and flexibility, even using Eastern medicine. So they're not leaving any stone unturned.
Some people might call him vertically challenged, but tell you what, his size didn't hurt him on that rebound.
There's the bucket. Good. 30 points for James Harden.
His work at the offensive end has been phenomenal. Maybe reason number 1, they're ahead.
Lillard dishes to Aldridge. Lopez kicks to Batum. And he banks in the layup. Batum's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, I tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Harden the pass to Beverley. Kicks it to Jones. Pass to Harden. 6 to shoot. Beverley. Off target with his 3.
Well, his shot's been off today, no question. He's not the guy they're going to want to look to if they want to keep this lead where it is.
And Aldridge gets it to go on the assist by Batum. 14 points for LaMarcus Aldridge.
And they made 3 of their first 4 shots here to start this half.
And he feeds it to Beverley. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That's foul number 2 for him. And here's Barton for 3. Portland grabs the miss. Batum's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Matthews dishes to Lillard. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's Beverley. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Lillard with it. Now defended by Beverley. 6 on the shot clock. And a jump by Aldridge.
Gotta love this team's grit. After trailing early, they have fought all the way back here.
You know, they could have gotten down on themselves when they were down earlier, but I like the fact they never gave up, guys.
Parsons outside. Howard setting the pick for Parsons. Howard kicks to Harden. Misses the 3.
You've got to like what they've been doing down there in the low post, Clark.
I do. I love it. Their rebounding has been outstanding. So important in a tight game.
Aldridge, defended by Jones.
Well, how about LaMarcus Aldridge in this one? He's got 16 points and the 1 steal. He's been their leader, stirring the drink at the offensive end and then anchoring the defense.
Well, it's a good example, Clark, of how you set the table for the rest of your teammates. He's really brought focus and energy to this game.
He doesn't get the second one.
You know, the Rockets did a lot to make over their backcourt last season as they brought in two big names in Jeremy Lin and James Harden. And that's not always an easy adjustment. Took a little time for both of those guys to figure out how to coexist in the pick-and-roll offense.
The Trailblazers have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Now a timeout called by Portland. And Clark, as you said, it took some time for this Houston backcourt to learn how to play with each other, but that is the case for any duo. Eventually, Steve, they found a happier medium, and that initiated some great offense between them.
Well, they were much more effective down the stretch last season, Kevin, and I thought it really showed in the way Lin and Harden kind of played off of each other. So, you know, a lot of teams, they seem to want to have that second option for bringing the ball up or for attacking, and it is very effective to have a couple of guys who can each attack and create.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Harden the pass to Howard. Harden dishes to Beverley. The Rockets again can't hit.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3-ball in the first half. Still bagels in the second.
And Batum kicks to Matthews. Back to Batum. Pass to Aldridge. Working on Jones. From 7. And again, it's Portland converted.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Yeah, not a lot you can do defensively when they continue to get the ball inside and get these easy shots.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Beverley's got 14.
The defense sagged off, and, you know, he did not hesitate to rise up and bury that 3.
Lillard outside. He kicks to Batum. The dish to Aldridge. From the baseline. Shot is no good. Good work defensively by Jones. Rockets trail by 3. And Parsons kicks to Jones. Howard. Houston moving it around. It's off his leg. And the ref saying he kicked it. And the Rockets making a change here. Garcia's checked in. On defense, the Trailblazers. Harden draws the double. And Parsons kicks to Garcia. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Portland leading by 3. Lillard the pass to Aldridge. It's rebounded by Parsons. Parsons got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, you could, in some ways, call Chandler Parsons' first season a mild surprise, but he really accelerated things in his second season. He improved in all parts of the game and really showed he could be a top option for a team offensively. He's got such versatility, and his shooting range is unlimited.
Matthews dishes to Lopez. Pass to Lillard. Shot clock at 6. Changes up. The shot misses. And it's Houston the other way. And Garcia kicks to Parsons. In low to Howard. Parsons. Aldridge is covering. Beverley. And he hits it to tie the game up. Beverley's got 8 points here in this quarter. Well, for Chandler Parsons last season, Steve, top 20 in minutes played, and he was more effective in his minutes. He really utilized every one of them well.
Yeah, he improved his shooting in every dimension, Kevin, from the field, from the outside, and especially from the foul line. Upped his scoring rate dramatically. Really has made strides across the board.
Omer Asik, he's checked in for Dwight Howard. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
Aldridge, the pass to Lillard. Knocks it loose. 5 on the clock. Aldridge dishes to Lillard. Fades away. Gets it to go. Lillard's got 19 points.
He's definitely got that shot in his arsenal.
And Beverley kicks to Asik. Parsons with a screen on Aldridge. And that one's good. Beverley.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
Lillard, the pass to Aldridge. A jump hook. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Asik. Harden outside. There's the three. And another three for Houston.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
And the defense getting bombarded. They just haven't been able to slow them down.
Lillard dishes to Batum. Back to Lillard. Uncovered. And he connects with the jumper. Lillard's got 21 in the game. Rockets on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. Harden kicks to Beverley. And it's off from three-point range. For Portland, they've gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Inside. Here we go. All alone.
You know, the instant that steal was made, they were off and running the other way.
Ball pressure, then a run out seed. That's perfection to me.
Trailblazers trail by 4. Lillard outside. He passes to Batum. Lillard outside. Back to Batum. Just 5 on the clock. They get it back. Here's Robinson. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Boy, we just battled through that initial impact and somehow willed it in.
Excellent concentration. That's what you like to see.
Houston making some changes. Wright's checked in for Aldridge. And Mo Williams subbed in for Damian Lillard.
You know, it's always a challenge adjusting from college to the pro game, particularly when you talk about the size of the NBA big men. When Thomas Robinson struggled his rookie season, he really started to lock into watching tape of another undersized power forward, Mr. Paul Millsap, as a way to try to improve his own game.
And Matthews kicks to Williams. Right side Robinson. Tipped. Out of bounds. Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession. James Harden. He's checked in for the Rockets. Four on the shot clock. Williams attacking. Some solid defense there from Lynn. Well, back to Thomas Robinson, like Millsap, a terrific rebounder in college. He led all big-time NBA prospects in the 2012 drafted overall rebound rate.
And that translated to his rookie season, Kevin, where he had problems finishing. You know, rookie field goal percentage is 43%.
Rockets have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
Well, they were 75% free throw shooting a season ago.
Both free throws good from Lynn. Portland with the ball. There's a minute 40 left in the third quarter. Outside Williams. Robinson left side. Back to Williams. Clock at 6. Fires from the wing. Williams with another miss.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
Garcia passes to Lynn. Back to Garcia. He dishes it to Moniunas. Fires the three. And James Harden hits from deep. Harden's got 11 in the second half.
And another three-pointer to their second half total.
Yeah, they caught that long-range bug at halftime, and it's been bombs away ever since.
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. The Rockets making a switch here. Parsons is checked in. Rockets leading by 9. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And Asik throws it down.
Well, I tell you what, it was the good pitch that was set that turned him loose.
And once he got around it, Steve, it was smooth sailing right to the hole.
Well, because of the pick, he had plenty of room. That's why he was able to power down that slam.
Matthews with it, and it's Harden picking him up. And Matthews kicks to Williams. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Rockets shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Dishes it to Moniunas. Houston moving it around. Outside, Lynn, the three. And again, it's the Rockets from deep. Here comes Williams. 7 points in the game. Three-pointer. Gets it to go. Williams has got 10 points in the game.
Oh, the rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I thought it might be a little imprudent to try to get those points right back, but it worked.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Hey, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Rockets.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
And another thing they're doing is really taking advantage of fast break opportunities and scoring some easy baskets. You look at Harden's career, he was a gifted scorer at Arizona State, but with a slow start in his rookie season and playing with two of the best players in the league in Oklahoma City, people seem to forget that he's always been a player who can light it up.
Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Portland. Harden hits them both. And James Harden, the first ever draft pick by the Oklahoma City Thunder after the move from Seattle, certainly. To see him go so soon in his NBA career as he was reaching stardom had to be tough for fans, and we know Clark certainly for his team.
I agree wholeheartedly there, Kevin. And think of all the fans who wore fake beards on their faces, even buildings in OKC with beards adorning them. So Harden wasn't just a great player. His image was almost a mascot for the team as well.
Well, look at Steve, Clark. He's got the fake Harden beard on right now next to us. I mean, geez.
Beard the beard. Last season was the best yet for Robin Lopez. Career highs pretty much across the board for Lopez as he stepped into the starting center role for New Orleans. Sometimes it's just a matter of opportunity before a player gains the confidence to be productive in a starting role.
It's Williams with the drive. Just 5 to shoot. Wright, that's a two-pointer. Yep, right through the net. And for Robin Lopez, not the score that his twin brother Brook is, but, you know, he's showing some signs offensively.
Well, he's efficient from the field and from the foul line, and the key for him is to continue to work on his rim protection, his defense in the lane. He's got potential to be very good in there.
Trailblazers trail by 9. Wright, left side. And Williams, here we go. Back to Wright. The Trailblazers rebound. Aldridge. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Harden dishes to Parsons. Parsons off a pick from Eunice. Back to Harden. Outside, Lynn. There's the triple. And the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And the Rockets making a change here. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Williams with the ball, and it's Lynn picking him up. Williams passes to Aldridge. Back to Williams. 6 to shoot. The 8-footer. And it's Lynn with the rebound. Houston leading by 7. And Casspi kicks to Asik. Lynn with the lead pass. Asik no good. Outside Matthews. Lynn against Williams. Back to Matthews. Lays out. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Harden dishes to Casspi. Left side, Lynn. Asik, guarded by Robinson. Harden outside. Shot to end this cold run. Portland grabs the miss.
A clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Williams attacking. And that one's good. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively, Park. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
The three from Harden. The Rockets again can't hit. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. The feed to Batum. The Rockets pull it in. Asik's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And some nice passing there by Houston. Shot is off.
He's like, you sure this rim is regulation? No excuses, son. You just missed the dunk.
Dwight Howard. He's checked in for Omer Asik. Here is Williams. Now the pass to Matthews. Back to Williams. Feeds to Lopez. Just 5 on the clock. The jump hook. Count the bucket. Lopez has got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, man, they needed a run to get back into this game, and they got it.
And a good one, defensively and offensively. It's been a terrific stretch for him.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Kevin McHale address his team. We can't let up now. If we stay and make a few plays, we'll be right back in it. His message was clear. Stay the course, Kevin.
Terrence Jones has checked in for Casspi.
Pretty bad defense, letting the offense get right to the rim, but a smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know what's going to happen, and they sent a message right there. Nothing easy inside.
Harden hits them both.
Well, you kind of expect that from him. You pretty much know what the result's going to be when he goes to the line.
Williams passes to Aldridge. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one. Matthews against Harden. And stolen by Aldridge. Outside Matthews. Kicks it to Lopez. Outside Williams. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Williams. Off the pick. Bank shot. No good. Houston leading by 3. Jones kicks to Lynn. Back to Jones. Aldridge with some nice D. And here are the Blazers. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. And Williams, here we go. Into Lopez. Back to Williams. Pass to Aldridge. Working on Howard. The 10-footer. And Aldridge gets it to go on the assist by Williams. And now it's up to 25 points for LaMarcus Aldridge. Lynn dishes to Harden. Back to Lynn. Lays it up and banks it in. Lynn's got 9 points now in just the second half.
I love it when a player like this shakes off a poor first half and comes back strong like he has, showing a lot of confidence in his game.
He feeds it to Aldridge. Pass to Batum. Back to Aldridge. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got 5 rebounds tonight. Harden kicks to Lynn. Gets the bucket. And now a 5-point Houston lead.
Well, it's been a tale of 2 halves, hasn't it, guys? After a terrible first half, he's really picking it up.
Williams with the ball, and it's Lynn picking him up. Williams against Lynn. Aldridge backing in. Tries a 3. Aldridge can't get that one to fall. Rockets leading by 5. Jones, he's guarded by Williams. Jones, the pass to Parsons. And here's Harden for 3. And it's good. Harden's got 43 points.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Batum attacking. And sent back by Howard. And it was not a clean block. Whistle blows and a foul on the defender here. It's a shooting foul, so free throws will be coming up. First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Lopez. Rockets shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Here's Lynn. That three off the mark.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Williams can't get it to go.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
Lynn kicks to Parsons. The dish now to Jones. Jones off a pick from Parsons to the paint. An easy layup after coming off the pick. And the Rockets lead by 8.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
Lynn against Williams. Back to Aldridge. He kicks to Williams. The three. The Rockets pull it in. Howard's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Jones. Aldridge is covering. And stolen by Aldridge. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Matthews into the lane. It's rebounded by Parsons. Parsons got rebound number 5 here tonight. Harden against Matthews. Howard dishes to Jones. They shoot again. Parsons outside. Passes it to Lynn. Jones with the screen on Matthews. Lynn the pass to Harden. Yes! Canonized assist from Lynn. Harden's got 45 points.
You got to like his shot selection today. He set a good example for the rest of his teammates.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Well, they were getting tired out there. A quick timeout gives them an opportunity to catch their breath.
Damian Lillard's checked in for Mo Williams. Lynn against Lillard. And stolen by Howard. And it's Houston on the break. Lynn's running. Here's Parsons. Rejected by Batum. And here's Matthews from the arc. That's good.
In the first half, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes. But finding themselves down now, they started to cast up a lot more triples.
Rockets leading by 7. Harden kicks to Parsons. Lynn, here's the three. Offensive rebound. Jones dishes to Howard. Can't get it to go. Good D by Lopez. Portland's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Lillard. He passes to Aldridge. The kick out to Matthews. He dishes it to Lopez. 6 on the shot clock. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
Here is Harden. Harden draws the double. Parsons outside. Lynn hits it from 3-point range. Lynn's got 14 points now in the second half.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. Defense hasn't been able to set up.
1:32 left in the 4th quarter. Lillard outside. Dishes to Aldridge. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Howard's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Lynn fires. And that one hits back iron. Stolen by Jeremy Lin. And Lopez with the block. Lillard with it, and it's Lin picking him up. Lillard misses. And for Houston, they're shooting an appalling 26% in the 4th quarter. A nice shot by Lin.
And the crowd here, of course, not happy about the outcome. But you know what? We saw a team tonight that came in prepared to do battle on the road, and they clearly wanted the win.
You know, they were determined to steal this game, and they showed it, Steve. Played harder and got the job done.
Lillard outside. The feed to Lopez. No good. So Houston will take it the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Boy, that pass was in the air a long time.
Long enough for him to get a finger on it anyway and send it out of bounds.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Omer Asik, he's checked in for Howard. Monte Eunice comes in for Terrence Jones. Casspi, he's checked in for Chandler Parsons. And it's Garcia in for James Harden.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're trailing by 12. There's 18 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Well, this one's out of reach, so I'm not sure why they're calling the timeout here. Maybe just to try to work on something, maybe an out-of-bounds play or something.
Well, they might as well talk about what movies they want to see or what they want to surf on the internet, because this one's done, boys.
Sharp pass to give his teammate the high percentage shot in close.
Here's Canaan. That's good.
They didn't take their time wrapping this game up. They pretty much did it in a hurry.
Yeah, they had a nice spurt to polish this one off.
So we see the